What is up, bros, and welcome back. Now you know what time it is. We are starting our train for the upcoming season of Steel Wave by jumping on the technical test server and testing out a bunch of hidden and known changes. That being said, it is a good thing to keep in mind that this is just the technical test server, so everything is subject to change. But if past experiences have any indicators, then we should be able to expect that most of these will be in the build when Operation Steel Wave does go live. Now, the last thing I wanted to quickly mention before the next hidden change is the new join button that has been added to the channel. Now, I'm literally the worst streamer on the planet, and some of you guys have been subbed over on Twitch, and I truly do not want you to give me your money for not getting anything in return. So I was able to add this new feature where if you join the channel here on YouTube, then you'll get access to exclusive badges next to your name in the comments, emotes you can use during premieres and live chats, and your very own special role in the official Coconut Brah Discord with over 20,000 members called Support Bras. There's also some bonus goodies in there, such as the exclusive lounge that we have for supporters with HD voice chat, and you'll also see me in there. Now, it's not expected that you join at all. You already do so much for me. It's literally just something that's there. If anyone wanted to go that far to support the Coconut Brah fam, then they can. It's pretty much just the YouTube version of the Twitch sub button, but with some bonus goodies. Anyways, enough with the hidden YouTube changes. Let's get back into the next Steel Wave change. Now, to the best of my knowledge, this is an unconfirmed one, but as of right now on the test server, you no longer get discoloration when low on HP. I honestly love this change, and I really hope that it's not a glitch with the build. I would actually really like to see this one make it to the live servers. Up next is the amazing change to Fuze that some might look at as a secret buff. If you're like me, you might have got some anxiety from watching me just stand on top of a hatch after pulling the trigger with the cluster charge, but as of right now on the test server, the cluster charges don't actually bounce around as much as they used to, and they keep their spread much closer to the ground without the risk of randomly killing yourself or a teammate that just happens to be on a soft surface above it. Now, I'm sure you know about this one by now, but it's just too awesome to not quickly show off. With Amaru, you now recover quicker after grappling, windows now break upon the swing in, and you don't have to pre-break hatches before going up them. Echo's getting some updated changes on top of his new elite skin by now having his stuns be at a fixed 10 seconds, as well as not having movement affect the vision of the victim anymore. 10 seconds is a really long time, especially when considering a round is only 180 seconds. So that, along with his new elite, will definitely be bringing more Echo mains to future games. Plus he has an ACOG, which we all know what that's good for. This next one is not a change as much as it is just a nice update comparison showing off the differences between the hard breachers minus Maverick. You can see Thermite still blows a hole in the planet compared to the other two, and Ace is getting so much publicity thinking that he's OP, but in my opinion he's really not. He might actually be the worst hard breacher in the game, and I honestly think that he fits in great and definitely much better than Melusi, who is extremely oppressive in her current state. Ace is also really easy to counter since it opens so slow. You can impact trick it, throw C4s over, and even do the 200 IQ Macy J trick by placing a mirror down to actually benefit the defenders in a huge way. Next up is the addition to the proximity alarm, and there are going to be 9 operators that have the option to select these guys. Those operators are Tachanka, Rook, Kavera, Oryx, Goyo, Wamai, Castle, Mira, and Recruit. This next one is something that I saw floating around Twitter, and that was people discussing a possible change in the SMG-11 recoil. This is a popular one. With every update, it seems that some people think that the SMG recoil changes, and for this particular one, they believed it to be much easier to control, but from all of the testing that I did, I found it to be really close, if not the exact same as previously. I'll leave these comparisons here and let you decide for yourself though. If you have been playing the TTS and have used the SMG11, then definitely let me know down below if you've noticed a different feel to it. People that have Finka as a teammate will now be getting an additional boost with her stim, giving down but not out players 50 HP when they stand up. They are now going to have a 30 base HP on the recovery plus 20 from Finka's stim, so it does wear off, but you will be at 50% health for a short while. This next one was a funny one that Priest found while we were playing early, and that is how Alibi and Maestro shotgun now shoot slugs. It's extremely weak, so I'm expecting that some tweaks are going to happen to it before this one does go live, but that is definitely a good change to keep in mind so that you don't bring the shotgun along for a ton of soft destruction like how it used to be used for. This next one most people won't remember because it is a hidden change that was made while the test server was already live on the new house. The family boat that we already had so many good memories on has been reparked out on the street, and we won't be able to use it close to the house anymore. The fun times will always be remembered though. Now you could look at this one as a really annoying Tachanka buff, but his turret blocks windows and stops anyone from vaulting inside now. You can still Amaru your way through if you can get the right angle, but if an attacker is on the other side and on the same level as the window, then their vault option will just be completely non-existent and they're going to have to find a different way in. Up next is the nice change where UB added the option to customize weapon attachment skins. Right now on the test server, the options are very limited, but this is something that we can expect to get expanded on in the future, and we're going to get a ton of cool ways to customize our favorite guns. A random but good to know about change has to do with Clash and how her SPS MG9 SMG now has the green reflex triangle LED instead of the red dot that it originally had. This change doesn't affect me much at all. I actually kind of prefer this look more, but maybe to some other people they will have preferred the old one. On that same topic, Callie's handgun has also been replaced with Clash's SMG, so now Callie is going to have two SMG sidearm options. The CZ75 is the first one, and that one is the one that's shared with Vigil and Dokkaebi, and Callie's second option is now Clash's SPS MG9, which also is going to have that new green triangle LED. Up next is a nice quality of life change for Oryx, where he will now only take 5 damage from going through soft walls versus the original 10. Plus, if you don't have an extra impact or shotgun, then it's not as detrimental to just run through the wall with Oryx, because paying 5 HP for a good rotate hole is much more worth it in my opinion than 10. Now, House has gone through some major renovations lately, and with that we have some really cool secrets and Easter eggs. I'm going to rapid fire through a few of the ones that I found that I think are worth noting. This next one is the hidden Pennywise or It balloon inside of the slide on the treehouse outside. Unfortunately, we can't actually go down the slide, but maybe it's for the better. This next one is the dollhouse that's inside a pink room, and this isn't just any dollhouse though. This is actually an exact replica of the old house for us to remember it by. Now, if you go into the playroom, you can actually find some original operator chibis laying around, and they even have one that I'm missing. Now, if you look up and take a look at their gaming system, you're also going to see the usual UB games, but also this new one on the bottom called The Last Train. Now, the lead map designer for the house rework is the brilliant man himself, Jeremy, who also holds a love for trains, so I believe that along with the model train in reading room is a callback to his passion for trains, which is awesome. This really adds an extra layer of personality to the map, and knowing that makes these details that much cooler. This next one's in the music room, and if you think hard, you might see a resemblance between this carpet and the one from The Shining. Coincidence? Now if you think back to Tower, you might remember that secret room that you could access through a box that looked just like this one, and while this one doesn't lead anywhere, you can still find a reflection of a secret room that's inside. Next up is a nice change to fix the glitch with Legion's goo mines, where you could place them at crouch level and then use them to see through smoke. Now I never posted this one because it's pretty obvious that it's a glitch, but just know that you now don't have to worry about getting traced through smoke if the defenders have Legion. This one is going to be showing off the amazing quality of life change with the new match cancellation system. The game is now going to automatically read if a match has started with an unfair team and give the option to them to cancel the match with no MMR loss. We've all been in those ranked games where we immediately lose a teammate and unfairly lose the match ultimately, so this is a great change that I cannot wait to have on the live servers. Anyways, Brah fam, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Let me know down below if you found any secret changes that I didn't include in this video. I'll be curious to see what you guys find. Until next time, I love you guys all. Talk to you guys all very soon. Peace.